Welcome back to another episode of Big John's Cooking. Today, we're doing some frittatas. These are the ingredients for my frittata. This is an Italian dish. You can put just about anything you want in it. I'm going with some spinach, shallot, some bacon crumbles. I'm gonna put a little smoked salmon in there, my portobello, baby bellows, a little heavy cream. You can add just about anything you want to this. You can make it vegetarian. You can do what you like with this. It's your dish, so do it the way you want to. This is the way I'm gonna do mine. I started on my mushrooms, but I thought I'd let you know. I'm just kind of making these small. I mean, they're going to shrink up whenever you cook them, but kind of want them having in the background. So that's why I'm chopping them up kind of small. Plus my pan that I'm going to be using, because I'm doing these as mini muffins. Typically you would do these in a pan, cook it all together, saute your veggies, put it in like an omelet, put it in a skillet, cook one side, flip it over, cook the other side, slice it up like a pie. But I'm gonna do these as mini muffins. That way, they're individual bites. You can grab them because you could reheat these, put some, freeze them, set them aside, something that you can do for a whole week. And grab you a few on your way to work, or for the kids to take with them on the way to school, however you like to do it. And my shallot flavor, I'm going to go fairly light. We're just going to we don't want it too heavy, so we're just going to finally chop that. And like I said, I'm just going to use a half one of that. That should be plenty for us. Let me get my skillet out and get it heated up, and we get this game started. Alright, got this over medium heat. Let that butter start melting. Find us a utensil to do our stirring. This will work for me. Alright, we'll start with our shallots. Those are sweating down a little bit. This will take about 2 minutes. Like I said, I got this over medium heat. We don't really want to brown this. We just want to sweat them a little bit. You could add more onions or shallots. You can use green onions in this as well, as you like. I'm going thin with mine because I don't want to overpower my eggs with the onion flavor. It's all upon your taste. Bring you back when that's the way I want it. Alright, that's sweated down enough for me. Put our mushrooms in and let those go. We're going to hit this with just a little salt, just to help draw the moisture out of our mushrooms. Not a whole lot, because the Parmesan cheese is going to have salt in it, so we don't want it to be too salty. So we're going to let this go for a minute until our mushrooms have sweated down a little bit, draw all the moisture out of it. Alright, the mushrooms are where I like them to be. It's starting to release some of this moisture. So I'm gonna add my spinach. Once again, you can add as much or as little as you like. Let this wilt down. Alright, I got my spinach wilted down like I want. So let's set this aside. Turn this off. And let this cool. Let's get our eggs beaten up. I'm gonna do me about 6 eggs. I'm not making that many. 6 may be too many, but we're gonna shoot for it anyway. You can make a little or a lot. I'm gonna say that a lot. That is totally up to you. And you know what? I'm not gonna do 6. I'm gonna do 5. Get these beated up. Bring it back when I get that done. Alright, I got that whisked up pretty good. As you can see, add my Parmesan to the mixture. Mix that in. Let's grab our other mixture that has cooled down. I'm gonna add that in. Let's pull our whisk out of there. Don't believe we're gonna be able to use that from this point out. So set that aside. Add this in. Set this aside. Add our bacon. Looks like enough. Give that a quick stir. Now if you was doing this in a skillet, you would just added everything to the skillet while it was on the heat, pour it in and let it set. But being we're doing muffins, let's get this out of the way. We're just going to mix everything together. I'm gonna grab my muffin pan. Set this over here. We want to give this a good spray with any old spray that you have. Just want to make sure it's nice and coated. And you just want to be able to ladle your filling in there. I'm gonna fix that drippings there. Let me get these filled up and get some of my mess cleaned up. Alright, those who have been with me for a while, you know, a lot of times I don't test things out before I do them. It's the first time type thing, so that's where we at today. I've never done these before, so we're doing this together. So I don't know if I filled these up too far. We're gonna see if they go over or what they do. So like I said, I got everything sprayed pretty good, so if I do make a mess, I don't have a whole lot of serious cleanup to do. So I got my oven preheated for 375. We're gonna go about 20 minutes. So with that said, let's get that in the oven and I'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, these went 17 instead of 20 minutes. And they look like they're perfectly done. I didn't want to overcook them too much or have them extra brown on the bottom, so They look awesome to me. I'm gonna let it cool down just a tad, and I'll give them a taste. All right, got them plated up, and I bit into the one that had a little bit of the salmon in, which tastes awesome. I could actually add a little bit more salt, I believe, but the salmon itself gives it a good enough flavor. So let's try a plain one. The flavor's coming through. I like it. If you're looking for something that you can set up for yourself for your lunch or breakfast on the run, and have these set aside all week in the refrigerator, quick heat up, I think these would be awesome. I like them. I'm gonna try them out on my family, and I'll leave down in the description what they thought about it. But if you like this one, give me a thumbs up, tell a friend about me, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one.